The ocean's apex predator, mysterious, powerful, and feared. But what makes sharks truly terrifying? Their incredible sense of smell, or so we've been told. You've heard the myth, a single drop of blood in the water can bring sharks swarming from miles away. But is this fact or fiction? Let's dive deep into the truth behind a shark's sense of smell. Sharks are sensory marvels, equipped with a suite of super senses. Their eyes see in low light, their lateral line detects movement, and their electroreceptors sense the faintest electrical pulses from prey. But today, we're focusing on their sense of smell. Specifically, can they really detect a drop of blood in the vast ocean? Unlike humans, who breathe through their nose and mouth, sharks use their nostrils exclusively for smelling. Water flows through their nostrils, hitting highly sensitive olfactory receptors that analyze chemical cues. This system is so sophisticated that some species can detect parts per million of certain substances. Pop culture loves to exaggerate. Many believe sharks can smell a single drop of blood from miles away. But let's break this down scientifically. Sharks do have an impressive sense of smell, but it's not magic. Their ability depends on factors like water currents, the type of blood, and the shark species. Some species, like the great white, hammerhead, or tiger shark, have superior olfactory abilities. However, studies show that while sharks can detect blood, it must be in relatively high concentrations for them to react. Water is a dynamic environment. A drop of blood doesn't just sit in one place, it disperses, dilutes, and gets carried by currents. In still water, the molecules might not reach a shark at all. But in moving water, the scent could travel farther, though it's not as instantaneous as movies suggest. Let's get to the big question: how far can a shark actually smell blood? Well, it depends. Scientific studies show that some sharks can detect fish extracts and amino acids in concentrations as low as 1 part per 25 million. That means in a swimming pool-sized body of water, a shark could potentially sense a tiny amount of dissolved blood. But does this mean they instantly zero in on a drop of human blood from miles away? Not quite. The detection range also depends on how fast the scent reaches the shark. In ideal conditions with strong currents, a shark might detect a blood source from a few hundred meters, maybe even up to a kilometer in some cases. But the idea that they can detect it from miles away? That's more myth than reality. Another important point: sharks aren't equally attracted to all blood. Studies show they respond more to fish blood and bodily fluids than human blood. This makes sense because sharks primarily hunt marine prey, not humans. Their receptors are fine-tuned to detect amino acids and proteins specific to marine creatures. In an experiment, sharks barely reacted to human blood but showed immediate interest in fish blood. This suggests that while they can smell human blood, it doesn't trigger a feeding frenzy like many fear. So, does this mean if you're bleeding in the ocean, a shark will hunt you down? Not necessarily. Unless you're in an area with high shark activity and strong water currents carrying your scent directly to them, the chances of a shark targeting you because of a small cut are low. Most shark attacks occur due to mistaken identity, when a shark confuses a surfer or swimmer with its natural prey. Sudden movements, splashing, and wearing shiny jewelry can be bigger attractants than a little blood. Even if they can't smell a drop of blood from miles away, sharks still have an extraordinary olfactory system. Some species can smell prey buried under sand or hidden in coral reefs, following a scent trail with remarkable precision. Sharks don't rely on smell alone. Once they pick up a scent, they use other senses like their electroreceptors to hone in on prey. This combination makes them one of the most efficient hunters in the ocean. Let's bust this myth once and for all: can a shark smell a single drop of blood from miles away? No. But do they have an incredible sense of smell? Absolutely. Their noses are highly specialized for detecting scents in the water, but it's not as extreme as Hollywood portrays. So, should you panic if you get a small cut while swimming in the ocean? Not really. But it's always smart to be aware of your surroundings and avoid areas known for high shark activity. Remember, sharks are not mindless killers, they are incredible, misunderstood creatures vital to the ocean ecosystem. What do you think about sharks now? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into shark science, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing wildlife content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.